Hello, the channel. Welcome back, everyone. It's my Sorare birthday. I know I'd said it's going to take a bit of a break from the Sorare content, or just content in general, but thought it'd be a good idea to do something just on my Sorare birthday, which I'd forgotten about, to be honest. So there we go. Can't blame anybody else if you've forgotten about your own birthday. Um, Wild. So 26th of June 2020, 4 years. And here we are in the new world of Sorare. So it's been a bit wild. Must admit, when I signed up way back at that point and I was buying Shakhtar Donetsk cards in an uncovered league and Trubins, and wish I'd have bought about 20 Trubins, backup goalkeepers and things, I never ever imagined I would get here. So thought before we go through things, I'd just tell you the story about how I got hooked. So used to play like Football Index, Footstock, etc. And with Fraser, who was on those, used to message him backwards and forwards, say, "Ah, you really like this so rare. It's like European fantasy football." So really, he was just wanting his free rare at that point, because if you signed up and you bought 5 cards, then both people got a free rare. So, anyways, that's what happened, and I got Paul Lopez as my free rare. He was a goalkeeper, so at that point he was worth about 60 quid. So I remember saying to Fraser, what will I do? I just sell him 60 quid. That's brilliant. I've only spent like €100 or something. Just take 60 quid. They said, no, you'll need a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are really in demand. And then that was me, hooked, buying backup goalkeepers, the whole shebang. After the big sort of spike when the site really grew, Barcelona, Real Madrid came, PSG, Mbappe, etc. I actually sold that Paul Lopez for £1,000. So that's probably one of the best referral rewards you'll ever see. And I've still got quite a lot of the cards that I bought at that point. I'm trying to think who I bought. I think the first ever card I bought was Marcos Antonio. He's a wonder kid at Shakhtar Donetsk. I bought Kerem Demirbay. I never bought Trubin until later on. I can't remember who else I bought, but yeah, bought a couple of guys that were sort of more affordable at that point, and then started buying under 23s. So, and here we are. So we're still here 4 years later. See if we're able to have a look at the pro history, have a wee look on Sorare data as well. So, and I'm proud of that, honestly. I mean, like, it's wild, like, to go through the whole thing, but 564 limited rewards, 564 rares, which is probably a bigger achievement than that, 118 super rares, 3 uniques. So that included Andrew Robertson, who was the best one, obviously. 23F worth of prizes and £1,700. So just mad. 20 wins, 22 second places, and 20 third places, which is insane. In terms of the gallery, so yeah, overall 1,236 rewards, just bonkers numbers. I'm not sure whether I get 135,000 for the roster valuation. Somebody wants to offer me that just now. I'll take 134,000, but yeah, I mean, obviously it's different now in terms of how you're looking to progress. Best SO5 card, Leo Messi, who was somebody obviously that I won as well, which is just completely bonkers, really. Don't know if that's just really showing my manager stats. Actually, let us know. There's probably some stuff in there that's for the accountant. So there we go. Get off my screen. Don't want you there anymore. We're back in the main screen. So here we are. We're back in the middle of the Euros, middle of the Copa America, etc. I just want to say thanks to everybody, obviously, who watches the channel, etc. I'm sorry I've not been as active in the last sort of week or so, etc. Just been struggling a wee bit. Hay fever is absolutely killing me at the moment, so that's not good. Anybody who gets bad hay fever will maybe understand how much that just buggers you up in general. Really enjoying the Euros. Been brilliant. Not really won anything so far, unfortunately, but onwards and upwards anyway. So we'll have a wee chat just about what's going on currently, and then we'll have a wee look towards the next game week as well. So I've not done that in a while, and I do miss that a wee bit as well. But there we go. As I said, sorry if I've not been too active. So the Euro's been a disaster. Nothing really has went right there at all. I did sell some cards into some demands. I sold Bruno Fernandes, Griezmann, etc. They're all becoming classic cards. Not got it on site, but built a wee bit of a balance now, which means that you can see how things are going to go with the new cards. Copa America is good when I can actually get a team in. So they've had a couple of rants on Facebook about that. Let's not go over that again. But when the game weeks are split, it's pretty difficult, obviously. But yeah, Brazil, pretty solid. Not the best or most vintage Brazil team in terms of attacking prowess, but hopefully that holds up. It'd be a really nice 5th place. Rare team 148th and getting a box as well. So, boxes can have good essence and everything in them too. A couple of nice ones actually, and it's not really contender. I think it's mostly in All Star. So, this one's a really good. Nagadu's in play at the moment, so no doubt he'll concede as soon as I say that. But pushing on top 10 there, which is brilliant. 10th place here as well. Just a shame German Q'd never got his shooting boots on today. One decisive, and I might have won that division actually. So, but some really nice competitive results, and one of the reasons why I keep obviously those cards as well. Nothing really to write home about in terms of the caps, etc. too. So, anyways, let's do something more traditional and have a look at the next game week, because that's kind of what we've been missing. So. Hang on, probably buggered up the spreadsheet again. I always do that, so there we go. Wouldn't be my Sorare birthday without buggering up things in terms of the team fixtures, etc. with it. So, why is it saying it's because I've got it on the European Championship, so that's why. We've got quite a short game week coming up, so it's only a couple of days. Playing the Copa America, Uruguay looks like a really good fixture against Bolivia. So obviously Darwin Núñez, Valverde, Palestre, guys like that, really, really good. Bodo Glimt back, really one of my favourite teams anyway, Evgen Hoga, etc. Really good. I think Bjorkan should be back. Brazil, interesting. So their XG is 2 actually against Paraguay, which is pretty interesting. I'll be going with a sort of Brazil stack again. We'll look at some lineups too. I've already set them, but we'll have a look. It's a really restricted game week overall. I mean, there's no huge teams playing, but it's mostly Copa America, and then we'll be into an R1. So what we've done in terms of lineups, so I can't enter Super Rare. That's what I was kind of having a wee bit of a rant about, just because I just don't have the depth there. And obviously Alisson, Marquinhos, but then Argentinian attackers. So if Brazil and Argentina are not in the same game week, that's a problem. So I think I'm going to go with the sort of Brazil stack, and then I don't have a really good Brazilian midfielder, so we'll go with Palestre to run riot against Bolivia. Contender, interesting one, not really that much happening. Kind of fancy, like with not many games on, Shanghai go bonkers, that'd be quite good, so went with that there. I don't really fancy Sanfrecce at the moment, or Sanfrecce. Iniaga was out midweek, but probably just rested, and gone for Cezinha captain in terms of the limited side of things. Again, bit of a mix-up in terms of Division 2 as well. Under 23 is kind of interesting, really, really restricted options, so I've gone pretty strong on Hog Evgen and Hog. Pretty similar template, if you know what I mean. There's just really no many games on, so if you can get a team out at all, I think you'll probably have a reasonable chance. Then All-Star, Alisson, Marquinhos, Cezinha, Evgen and Hoga. Again, really good teams, not brilliant prizes, given it's a really restricted game week, but then we'll be going again on Saturday, which is really good. And Osako, Eduardo, Cezinha, Yunbit, Goat, and Mats Moller, Deli's back as well, which is really good. And then the caps are really quite punty, to be honest. I don't even know why I'm even showing that on the screen. Just really having a total punt. So yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying the Euros, etc. I found a bit of inspiration to do some content today. I've got my Hani Mukhtar shirt on. I said we'd have a chat about what we're going to do going forward, so it's probably a good idea just to have a quick look at the gallery as well. I have sold quite a few cards recently, so kind of feeling it a bit in terms of. I'll move myself up here so that you can see me. It's always good to see my face on my birthday. Yeah, but I bought some in-season stuff. So I sold Carlos Gale, but I bought back the in-season version. I want to play a bit more of cash comps. Just fine with classic. Okay, you can win the essence and everything, but it's going to be a bit of a grind. Picked up Vrioni as a partner for him, and he's obviously picking up some pieces from the sort of collection. Malte Amundsen to go with the goalkeeper there, Schulte. Ryan Gold, I just really want to pick one up for ages. So, when Messi does come back from the Copa America, these guys can go in with the Messi Classic card into the cash comps. Livakovic was linked to Celtic. I do have a 2% Dynamo collection now, so I think at that price he's a really good buy. He's a top class goalkeeper, to be honest. And then nothing else, just been sort of what we've won and everything recently. So probably more along the lines of sort of selling, etc. But it's not selling with a view to just selling up or whatever. Just created like quite a good balance for when the new cards come and things. And I know people don't really want to think, oh, you just have to buy new cards all the time and that's rubbish, etc. Well, with Essence, etc., you can build up your Essence. You can wait until later on, guarantee a higher tier of card. So there's other ways to play as well if you're not able to get in amongst it. I think the new season's going to be really good. So we're really into the end of June just now. Possibility we might start getting some new cards in July. So I really want to make sure I've got some ammunition ready for that. So if you do see me listing loads of stuff, that's the main reason for it. I'm not here on my 4th birthday to say au revoir or anything. And I just, as I say, I wasn't really feeling it with some of the stuff that had happened in the Copa America and crap start to the Euros and everything. So I decided just to take the peak prices on some of the rares, etc., which is hard sometimes. You always believe that you're going to win, but it's good to do that. So, anyways, I've been rabbiting on now for 12 minutes. Don't want to make this a huge, huge video. I guess I could go over more milestones, etc., but I just want to touch base with everybody. Sorare birthday just sort of triggered a bit of emotion today and a bit of sort of a bit of impetus to make some content and stuff again. So maybe we'll be back round about the weekend. I'm not putting schedules on things, etc. Maybe we'll get a few Guinness and there should be some rewards opening at some point. I've lost track of all the deadlines now, so we've got a deadline tomorrow, which means there'll probably be some rewards tomorrow night. So I might do a video for them, or I might just post them on Twitter. We'll see, and then we'll have another game week coming up. So there's loads happening. Anyway, guys, much appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks to everybody that's been involved in things throughout the years as well, and hopefully we're in for a huge season. If you're playing this game week, we always have to end up in customary fashion. We always have to say good luck and go fuck.